How's it going? My name's Jason. This is sort of an introduction to a group of videos I'm going to be making. Um, I got into programming and I wanted to create an iPhone app. Um, so I went out and picked up a MacBook and I've done a little bit of research. So I picked up the MacBook about a week ago and done a little bit of research, and now I want to sort of get into learning how to create a full game. So my goal is to hopefully do this in 30 days, but I'm not going to rush myself, so I'll just continue to make these videos and work on my blog and try and get to a point where I can produce a game to put on the App Store. Um, so a little bit of background for choice decision. I don't have any knowledge of Objective-C at all. I've done a little bit of PHP, HTML, but that's about it. So pretty much I know nothing about programming. Uh, I got the computer about a week ago, so within this week I've learned how to use the computer a little bit better from moving from a PC to a Mac. And I've done a little bit of research on iPhone game development. I think I'm going to start off with Cocos2d and probably use Box2d for physics. I've seen a lot of great tutorials out there for other ways of doing games. They seemed perhaps a little bit more complicated, and for a beginner, I know that the framework of Cocos2d is excellent from stuff I've read on the net, so I'm thinking I'm going to start to try and build a game using that. My goal from right now is to create a game in the style of a side-scroller. So side-scrollers obviously use a lot of physics and gravity, so that's why I want to stick Cocos2d with Box2d. My problem is, when I start to do a lot of research on different things, any tutorial or any information I get that's really clear for me to learn off of is done primarily with just throwing little basic things on, like a sprite, so just an image on the screen, or a lot of the tutorials out there for this deal with a ball, and they have them bouncing around for the gravity and the and all that kind of stuff. So, and the physics of the game. So there's not too much to go off of. So what I'm going to try and do in this video series and on my blog is go through how I learn each different step, what I think I'm going to be needing, and my hopes is that a lot of you experts out there that know how to do this stuff in Cocos2d and Box2d will help me out when I get into a jam. So I'll start off a video saying what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to attempt to do it. Probably not the best way for me to do it since I'm a beginner. I don't know all the tricks. But I'm hoping that some of the experts out there will watch the video or go to the blog and give me a direction to go into. So another thing I want these videos in my blog to do is help people who are in my position right now, later on. They can go back and watch these videos and see how I got through all the problems and see what people told me to do to help me out, and it gives them a little bit of one leg up in developing a game with Cocos2d, since in my opinion there isn't that much out there in the way of tutorials on a full game. There's a lot of great tutorials, a lot of guys on YouTube that's doing some great videos that I'm going to be using, a lot of websites out there that I'm going to be using. I want another thing for somebody who just has no idea what they're doing, wants to create a game, and I know a lot of people like creating these side-scroller games. I want them to take them from start to finish to see how I made my journey and how I solved different problems. So this is just an introduction. I'm going to try and do another video today, getting into sort of the first main tutorial on setting everything up. But I just want to first introduce you to the website, which you can go to. It's going to have these videos on there, as well as the videos will be on YouTube, obviously. And the blog is going to be for people maybe to help me out when I run into a jam. You can follow me on the blog on the path down to creating the game. Obviously, it's going to start very slowly, but eventually it'll get to a point where the game actually starts to take shape. So let's just take a look at this right here. This is just a basic WordPress free account that I set up just to jot down some stuff. I only have one thing in here right now. Call out to Cocos2d and Box2d experts. So I'm just saying what I'm doing. I'm creating these video tutorials, or sort of not really tutorials, but more of a journal on my path down. So if anyone knows what they're doing and can spare some time to help me out, take a look at where I'm at in my path, whether I'm doing sprite animation or tile maps or controlling or whatever I'm going to do. Maybe they have some pointers for me so that I can type it into my blog here and comments in the YouTube videos. So the website here is pulseandapps.wordpress.com. You should get to this screen here. So right now there's only the one. I'll probably do another video today and throw another blog entry on there so you guys can help me out. Alright, and for now I guess that's it. And I'm going to take a few hours out of today and learn how to do the first thing that I'm going to try, and I'll be back with a video. Alright, thank you very much, and hopefully we talk soon on comments or in the blog post.